are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And finally, they'll bring him down when he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Another run here for Robinson. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So, not much to speak of. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He's got his man. That's on 2nd down and 5.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help. because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
About 19 yards on that one, and they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust from that quarterback in his protectors to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A gain there of 15. 1st down, Washington.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air again is Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
19 Charger.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Commanders.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Up the sideline, past midfield. And And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and now it's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look, and the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going forward in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Daniels now on first down. That's caught by Eckler. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They'll run here with Eckler. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington.
Really nice job there by the running back, just staying alive. And really what he does the best, Mike, is stay in the quarterback's line of sight. Once a quarterback starts moving sideways towards the boundary, you got to stay in phase with him. You don't want to drift. You don't want to make that quarterback throw it back across his body. This was perfect how he stayed in line with them. Easy throw, easy catch, easy touchdown.
From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dell motioning over. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of spark.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. From his own end zone, here we go. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Looking to his fullback now. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Running for it. Here's Henry. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st. Jackson looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Headed out right. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing.
I need a shot,
so
man.
When you evaluate players, you know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on.
Derrick Henry
It's
cannot
incomplete.
catch like that.
Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Pretty easy to see here. He just simply takes off before he gets full possession, and that is a drop. It's kind of like when a receiver gets a handoff. You got to secure the ball first before you can make anything else happen.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Jackson's gonna throw again.
Give me that.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Now Daniels off the play action. Forced out to his right. Diving right side, got it! And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Working quickly here. Play fake here, Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much. Commander's ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. Robinson goes up and over for the touchdown. The Commanders pull out in front further, 13-zip. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Fielded at the 7.
Come on, get that.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Running once more with Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Andrews with the catch. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a
Nowhere
target
to go.
thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
Give me that.
Defender tips that one, but he's got it. And they get this down to the 7-yard
Boy,
line.
let me tell you, boy.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see the short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
They'll run here with Henry. Takes it in for the Baltimore
Niggas
touchdown.
do nothing without Derrick Henry,
The
boy.
Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, Robinson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here's Daniels. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
They're able to drop it. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm not going to be greedy.
On comes Austin Seibert and the Commanders' field goal unit to try this on fourth down. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying.
Keep him in, Bob.
Kickoff taken at the 3.
Got something for him.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. From the gun, Jackson. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. The end result there.
Yes, sir.
Yards and a first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down.
You want a field goal,
you do everything
man.
right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
He's back to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Commanders
What a block is
Not get the
that?
return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with
That was
more of the
Arro.
NFL on
That was the
EA
right
Sports.
blocking, but I would have been
Well,
Arro.
that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying with Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third down give to Robinson. And he's dropped
What?
just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know,
Bro, this
I'm
game
not
is
sure what
fake,
else could have
bro.
been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They're going for this. He's trying to push the
Arro.
field. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington.
Can't hold that boy, man.
Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
That Terry McLaurin,
No
boy.
mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. His pass is
He chasing,
complete.
man. He
That's
chasing. He
Flowers.
chasing.
And they
He's
catch
chasing.
up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. That's taken in by Henry. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind
Ah,
of play.
left Derrick Henry. Wow,
Touchdown,
open, my
Baltimore.
guy.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away.
I didn't even see Derrick Henry on that open.
And no
cut.
return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Daniels on 1st down. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Complete. It's McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's
what's taking
Robinson.
so long to give him the
And
ball?
the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Ertz reels it in. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just don't be greedy. Let's just take
This is a guy who's
let's just take
used
our
to
shit.
embracing contact, Brock.
Just take it.
Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the
Just take our
contact,
points,
well,
bro.
that
That's
stings
it.
like the first seconds in the
Being
ice.
greedy.
Those 3
That's how you
points could
lose.
go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He puts some juice on it. That's complete inside the 35.
That's why I backed my people
It's
up.
a
I knew that was
Baltimore
going to happen.
touchdown.
Have to work just a little bit more.
One score in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Daniels back to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one.
Oh,
They did it. He made the interception.
Ouch!
Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
2nd and 3. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First and 10 from the 41. Flying down the middle with Henry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass.
give me that,
That
bitch.
could be it.
Oh, fuck me!
Benjamin St. Just picks it off. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He rolls to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Now we're on with Robinson. Jukes out a one-stop.
Bro, why would he back up?
Hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first.
I want my score,
And
bro.
they still have 2 available for them as we...
was about to say, is that serious?
My mama fault, man. What my fault, man? Excuse me. But I got me another shot. Took.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities
Well, that shit
and
strong,
US Bank
bro.
Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings.
full shots. Oof.
The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Hey. Woof. Still feeling that. Yeah.
We lit, nigga.
We're going to get rid of that.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The lefty right to the air to start. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than
Superpowers kicked in.
Superpowers. Being
Superpowers.
forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now the former Texas
Oh,
A&M
yeah.
Aggie. Here's Devon
Oh,
Achane.
yeah.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard
Come on, baby.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught downfield
Crack him.
by Waddle. And they're going to be
What
set
defense
up
are we in?
the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Tua will give it to Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Off play action, it's Tua.
Pick. Pick.
That is
Pick. Come on, man.
end zone. Jonnu Smith.
Come on, Smith.
Down Dolphins. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Again, it's Jones. He'll push forward for about a yard. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively.
I'll vouch for you,
It'll set
bro.
up a 4th down.
I'll vouch for you.
Remember what they told us,
It's
Mike,
all right.
leading
It's
up
all
to
right.
this game. They said it is
Let's get
so
up and shake it
critical
off, babe.
for us to find
Let's get up and shake
success,
it off.
especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So
Get
some
up and shake it
early
out, baby.
intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here's 2. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
It's Tyreek Hill.
That is brought in. And
It's
he is
Tyreek
short
Hill,
of the
bro.
goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Tua gonna throw. That one, take it in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
I need to shut down that deep.
So when you find yourself
Listen,
this
I
tight
need
to
to
the
shut
goal
down,
line,
bro.
Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how
I know
deep
exactly
you can
where
throw
to
the
go
ball.
now.
The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread
This
them
nigga
out.
suck,
Let's put all of
bro.
our eligibles
I'm
out there
cold.
and let the quarterback get
This
a
nigga
really good
suck.
picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 30. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 105 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
We here, baby. Let's get it, baby!
Field gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
The return starts from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's a 10. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Back to throw is Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill.
I need to defend that shit myself.
Dolphins. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead.
That's all he got. That's literally all he got.
They didn't
Literally.
leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of
Waddle
the first
shut
half.
down. Everybody else shut down, bro.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll let this go. Jefferson.
Fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on.
Lucky my dog didn't hold on to that shit, nigga.
You can chalk that one up as
Look
a win
up.
defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold.
Better guard up, nigga.
And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let me just get some completions down, bro. Fuck touchdown, bro. Fuck it. Fuck touchdown.
This time they stay on the
Get
ground.
some positive yards.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Easily.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they only try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards
That's a field.
on top of that
You're
pick,
kicking a field.
but that was really well done.
I
I
would
mean,
do
it's
the
just
same
going to
thing.
make life so much easier now as the
Shit, I would've
offense takes
not
the
did that,
field,
to be honest. I
trying to
would've whipped.
capitalize off of that turnover.
Me personally, I would have whipped with that.
So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Oh, man.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to...
Man, you got it, bro. He got it, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and just... Niggas be using code suggestions and shit, bro. Like, it's... This is wild, bro. I wish they would get rid of them code suggestions, bro. Niggas are nothing without them shits, bro. I wish they get rid of them shits, bro. Those shits are annoying as fuck. I hate niggas that use coach suggestions, bro. That shit weird, bro. Just choose your own play. Niggas got no skill.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly. Close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 32 yards. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Devontae Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll have a Commander's first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, Daniels. That's complete. It's Jamison Crowder. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated. They'll run. It's Eckler. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On first down, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. To throw on second down is Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. He is in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up, and through. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Eagles have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.